Huzzah! So, I had a heck of a week, chat. Where do I even start? Where do I even start? So much happened. First, I had to go to the emergency room, and then I had to get some tests. They had to take my blood, chat. They had to take my precious blood. And I'm scared of needles. And they took my blood, and they did some tests, and I had to be there for like 2 hours, and I lost all of my chargers. I lost all of my chargers. I lost my phone charger, like my tablet charger, my laptop charger. I lost all of them. I'm going to live forever. Yeah! I lost all the chargers, right? So I'm frantically looking for all the chargers so I can take my tablet. Because, like, from what I know, is that when you go to the emergency room, you have to wait, like, a couple hours, right? Just to be called. To, like, at least 10 hours just to be called. Boy, don't you love the American healthcare system? Anyway, so I grabbed, like, a random charger because I couldn't find the charger for my laptop, my phone, or for my tablet, right? Right? And so my purse was full of snacks and water and my charger, which may not even work with my tablet, right? And I had a really heavy purse. Go to the emergency room. They saw me right away. Like I said, they took my blood. They did some tests. Really nice nurses. I will say, some very nice nurses. I did not lose my marbles. I lost my chargers. Anyway, very kind nurses, and he was like, okay, well, we're gonna give you like a variety of medication and see how you take it. So they gave me like some kind of mint milk. And chat, if you know me, you know how much I hate mint. You know how much I hate mint. But they gave me some kind of mint milky medicine. They gave me children's Tylenol. They gave me children's Tylenol. They gave me children's Tylenol. I don't know why they gave me children's Tylenol. They gave me this minty milk thing. They gave me something else. And then it turns out from my endoscopy, it turns out that I have some kind of condition that causes like high acid, like acid reflux. And like that's not really a surprise. I kind of knew that ages ago, like when I had an endoscopy before, and I kind of knew I had high acid. And they were like, okay, we're gonna put you on like omeprazole, which is some kind of medicine to combat against that. And I'm like, no, I don't want to take it. I already had omeprazole, and it just gave me like really bad nausea. It wasn't really working, and you know, the emergency room nurse was like, you know what, you shouldn't have to take omeprazole if it makes you really sick, you know. Do I have gastroparesis? I don't know what it's called. It is, I don't know the word for it. It's something that like it irritates the esophagus that can cause trouble with swallowing. And you know, I told the doctor, hey, I don't want to take that medication. It makes me nauseous. And they were like, well, you should really take it anyway. I'm like, no, you don't understand. It makes me really nauseous. Like really nauseous. Like I can't get out of bed nauseous. And they were like, well, maybe you just need to take more of it. And I'm like, well, I really don't want to take it. And so they still wrote me a prescription for it. And they were like, we'll call back to like schedule another endoscopy in like 6 weeks. I'm like, I don't want to do that. I still haven't called them back. Because at the emergency room, they were like, okay, well, it seems like you have bronchitis, right? And we're gonna write you a prescription. And then, after I got out of the hospital, I went to the bookstore, right? I was like, I deserve a little treat. Yeah, I may be feeling yucky, but I want to get a little treat, so I bought a magazine at the bookstore. I bought a little magazine, right? It was a BL magazine that came with a CD that I've not listened to yet. It was like $20 because it came with the CD. But anyway, so I bought the magazine. I get an Uber home, right? And then I finally get home. I dump out my purse, and I am so tired. I am so exhausted. I got an EKG. I had all this stuff, and it sucked. I was coughing. I was miserable. I was so exhausted. I didn't realize I didn't have my wallet. I didn't have my wallet, and I didn't realize that until the next day when I had to go get a filling. I had to get a filling, but I wasn't coughing. I wasn't coughing, and I was feeling better, so I thought it was okay. So I go to the dentist. They were like, oh yeah, we're just getting a routine check. We're gonna do some x-ray thing and go. I'm like, okay. And they're like, oh, well, actually, why don't we do a cleaning? I'm like, okay. They're like, oh, it looks like you have a little cavity. Oh, lower the BGM? Okay. How's that? How's that? Okay. And they're like, oh, it looks like you have a filling. We need to give you a filling. You have a little cavity. I'm like, okay. Okay, do it. Do what you have to do. So they gave me the filling, the cleaning, and the x-ray in one day, right? Right? And it was a nightmare. It was a nightmare. I got it all done. I was like, okay, I got it all done. I should probably pick up some groceries on the way back. And you know what? I didn't have my wallet. I didn't have my wallet. And I'm freaking out. Hello, Pumpkin. You're not late. You're right on time. You're right on time. I'm just like recounting my week. It's been a very hectic week. The BGM is better? Okay, good. I'm sorry it was too loud. I'm sorry. So I'm freaking out. I don't have my wallet. I'm calling the Uber. I'm like texting frantically. I'm calling the bookstore I went to. I know it wasn't lost at the hospital because I had it with me at the bookstore. Right? So I am freaking out. I'm really upset. I'm like crying. I'm so upset. And a couple hours later, I get a response from the Uber driver. And he was like, okay, well, you know, actually, I found your wallet. And at this point, I had already froze my card, my debit card, right? I don't have a credit card, I have a debit card. I froze it, right? I already froze it. And at this point, I don't have a debit card anymore. I still don't have it because I don't have the replacement yet. And I'm like, okay, can you come here and drop it off? And he was like, no. I'm like, why not? I'll pay for you to come here. Just please, drop it off. He's like, no, I'll put it in the mail. And at this point, I'm like, oh God, is he not gonna give my wallet back? Is he not gonna give it back? What's going on? Why doesn't he want to just bring it to me? And I was like, can't I just order an Uber and like force him? just like, hey buddy, hi, where's my wallet? But he was an older guy, and maybe he didn't want to deal with the drop off. I don't know. And then I'm having to deal with support, and I'm like, hey, this guy, he's not responding to my text messages. I asked for like a tracking number. He's not responding. What do I do? And they were like, well, just wait like 5 days. Yeah, he put my wallet with my identification, my legal government ID in the mail. I don't have cash. I don't have physical money. I don't have money. I don't have physical dollars on me. That's good. But it had like my debit card and like my vaccination card and like my bookstore membership card. He put it in the mail, and I'm calling the bookstore, and I'm like, hey, I lost my membership card. Can I get a new one? And they were like, yeah, like you have to pay like $8 for a new membership. And I'm like, but I am a member. I just want the new card. And they were like, yeah, I'm sorry. You're going to have to pay at least $8. And I'm like, I'm already a member. Why can't you just give me a new plastic card? Anyway, the point is, I found my wallet. I have it with me. I got it this morning. It was in the mailbox. This morning, I have my wallet. Everything was in it. Obviously, I had to throw away the debit card. I had to cut it up and throw it away because I cannot use it anymore. And it was a disaster. I was not able to pick up my medication because I didn't have my identification card. And because I didn't have my identification card, I had to go to another doctor's appointment. It was a mess. But I got my wallet back. I have everything in it, so I didn't lose my ID. I didn't lose my like membership card. I didn't lose my vaccination card. All the really important stuff. My driver's permit. My driver's permit. You know, I need all this stuff. I was able to get all of it back. Nothing was missing, but that was just a total nightmare. I did not take any of my medication, but I'm actually feeling like 100% better. So I'm not even gonna take the medication. I didn't even pick it up because I didn't have my ID. So I'm not gonna pick it up because I feel just fine. I feel totally fine. I feel completely over whatever that cold or that flu, or maybe it was bronchitis, I don't know. But I feel 100% better now. I feel totally back to normal. I am occasionally coughing a little bit at night, but I think that's more because dry throat. And I saw a throat specialist, and they had to put a tube down my throat through the nose, and that was disgusting. Disgusting. The most horrible sensation I've ever felt. Jesus Christ. Through the nose, down the throat. Disgusting. Disgusting. It's so horrible. But the reason I got that done is because, oh yeah, it looks like you definitely have vocal cord paralysis. And I'm like, yeah, buddy, I knew that. I'm like, yeah, it's been paralyzed since I was a baby because I had a botched heart surgery. and he was like, okay. Well, so like, what do you do? Like, what do you want to use your voice for? And I'm like, well, you know, I can't really talk easily because I had to put a lot of effort into it. You know, I'm into like voice acting, and I stream 2 hours a day, just about every day. He's like, okay, that's like very demanding. That's like you want a lot out of your voice. I'm like, yeah, you know, and no, that was not a throat. No, that was not a joke. That actually happened, and it was disgusting. Disgusting. Anyway, so he was like, it sounds like you were supposed to have this surgery years ago. You saw a throat specialist like, I don't know, like 8 years ago. Why didn't you get it then? And I'm like, I don't know. I thought my insurance wouldn't cover it. And they were like, no, you should have gotten this surgery like 8 years ago. You were scheduled to get it done. I'm like, what? I don't know, things happen. I had no idea. And later I called Mama Kuma and I'm like, hey, it looks like I was supposed to have this surgery like 8 years ago. Why didn't we get it done? And she was like, what? What do you mean they scheduled the, what? I didn't know you were actually gonna get it. I thought they were just recommending it. What? So if I can get it done now, that would be amazing. It is, so what they do, they cut the throat. That sounds horrible, but they make an incision in the throat, okay? Make an incision in the throat. And they implant something. I don't know what they implant. They implant something to, like, make the vocal cords touch more easily, because the left one is paralyzed. So there's something they put in to make the vocal cords touch together. Unfortunately, there's no injection. I got the injection, which is temporary, but it's not permanent. It only lasts about 3 months, and that first month is just recovery, and it's like the worst sore throat you've ever had, multiplied by like 1,000. It's like the worst sore throat. And it only lasts 3 months, and more like 2 months when you take out recovery time. But this is supposed to be permanent. You will have a scar on the throat, which I think it'll look pretty badass. I think it'll look pretty cool. I'll have like the Abigail scar from Hannibal. I'll have it from like, hold on, let me pull up, if in case you don't know. It's not gory. I'm not gonna show up a gory picture. But there's the scene where she has a scar on the throat. Here. This is not gory, okay? This is not gory. It's okay, so trust me, this is not gory. Okay, this is not gory. I know it's Hannibal, but it's not gory, I promise. Okay, so we have Hannibal, okay? We have Hannibal. God, I love this TV show. But anyway, so you see Hannibal holding his adoptive daughter, kind of lover, Abigail, right? And you see the way his hand is up against her throat? Yeah, you see that? So that they're gonna make an incision in the throat, right there, where his hand is. Actually, it's more at the front of the throat. At the front of the throat. I'm gonna put that away now. Like, I know everybody, I ship Hanagram, of course. I ship Hannibal and Will Graham. But I also ship Hannibal and Abigail. Yeah, anyway. So they would make an incision, they would put something in, and then I'd be left with a scar. But like, I don't care. I already have a scar. And this throat doctor, he clocked it right away. He's like, where did you get this big scar on your neck? And I'm like, I had an IV put in through the neck. Yeah, I had to get an IV through the neck when I was a baby. It's a big X shape on the side of the throat, on the right side of the neck. Big X shape. And yeah, so he clocked it right away. He was like, where did you get that? I have a billion surgery scars. I don't care. What is one more? I don't care. Like, I have so many. I have a big ass scar. I have a scar that goes literally from my shoulder blade all the way to the rib cage. All the way to the front of the rib cage. Yeah. From the back of the shoulder blade all the way to the front of the rib cage. I have a big scar. I also have another one that's a big staple scar. Like really gnarly scars. They're ugly and I hate them and I can't think about it too much because it freaks me out, so let's not think about it. But like, who cares? What's one more? You know, what's one more? I have appendix scars from when I got it removed. I don't care if I have like one more scar. I don't care. I already have dozens of them. I don't care, you know? I doubt many of us would freak out even if it was gory. I just want to be sure, just in case, you know, because Hannibal is live action, and I am particularly sensitive to live action gore. I know what you're thinking. Kumakko, how can you watch Hannibal if you're scared of live action gore? I make an exception for Hannibal for the yaoi. I powered through it for the yaoi, okay? I do love Made in Abyss. I haven't actually played Danganronpa. I've not played it. I played a little bit of it, but that's about it. But Chihido's best boy. Anyway. You have partial vocal cord paralysis? Yes I do. I was born like 5.5 months early. That's yeah. And obviously I had health issues because of that. And I had to have tons of surgery, and that's why I have a million scars. That sounds scary as hell, not gonna lie. Yeah, it does. It is a scary sounding procedure. And obviously I'm very scared of any kind of surgery, especially throat surgery, because it's your throat. Obviously I'm gonna be scared, but it would really be life-changing. It would truly be life-changing. When I had that temporary injection, I had, 5.5 months early. You heard that right. That's crazy. Anyway, so, the injection, it was so amazing, chat. I was able to speak without getting tired. My voice was smoother. It was maybe even a little lower. It was like all good. It was all good. It was amazing. I could speak without pain, without strain. You know, I wasn't getting made fun of, you know? Not that I really care about those jerks who make fun of me for my voice, which happens just about every day still. But, you know, it was really amazing. And I would love to have that permanently. I would love to have that fixed. You know, I could talk, I could voice act, I could not get so tired. As you guys know, 2 hours is about my breaking point, and then I have to stop streaming because I have a sore throat for the rest of the day, and maybe even the next day after I stream. Every day, every time I stream, I have a really bad sore throat if I stream any more than like an hour, you know? And it would really, truly be like a quality of life thing. It would really be amazing. And I want to get this procedure done if insurance will cover it. Obviously, being in America, I don't know if insurance will cover it. And obviously I can't pay for it. But because it's so, like, necessary, I would hope that insurance will cover it, and I'll keep you guys posted. I still haven't seen a neurologist. Don't you love the American healthcare system? God. But anyway, I will keep you guys posted as to whether or not, I can get that throat surgery. If I do get that throat surgery, I will have to take some time off streaming, obviously. It's gonna take a while for my throat to heal. It's gonna take at least a month or more for my throat to heal. I might even need to get speech therapy. I don't know. It would be like a whole thing. It would be like a really big commitment. It would be a really big change. So if I do, if I do hear back more, if I'm more of a candidate, I will let you guys know. I don't know. Hopefully insurance will cover everything. Otherwise, I don't know. Crowdfund? No, I'm joking. I would never ask you guys to cover a surgery. Because you guys don't get anything out of it. Not like a game, which you get something out of, But anyway, I'll keep you guys posted. Let me get a drink of water. Okay, there's Yowie in Hannibal. Have you seen Hannibal? Absolutely. If you've seen Sounds of the Lambs, I've seen Sounds of the Lambs. I've seen Hannibal, I've seen Red Dragon, I've read all the books. I've read all the books. And Hannibal NBC live action, with Mads Mikkelsen and Hugh Dancy definitely has Yowie. It's like canon. I'm not even making it up. It is canon. I'm not even joking. The directors confirmed it. The actors confirmed it. There is Yowie and they bang, and you should all watch NBC Hannibal. As awful and expensive as it is, it beats being on a waitlist for nearly a decade while your treatable condition slowly degenerates. God, don't you love the American healthcare system? Yeah, I can imagine for like organ transplants. I can imagine that. For like maybe dialysis. I don't know. For like chemotherapy, I imagine, hopefully, dear God, I would hope they would give that to you very fast. Because time is of the essence. I really hope you're not speaking from experience there, Cerberin. Potentially we get more voice acted stuff. Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. You would get so much voice acted stuff. They openly support their pro-ship fans. Oh yeah, they do. Yes, NBC Hannibal. They are so pro-ship and I love it. They are so pro-ship. And like people were trying to harass Brian Fuller, who is the director of NBC Hannibal. They were trying to harass him, and he was like, stop harassing me and get a life. And it was amazing. I love him. I love Brian Fuller, who is the creator of NBC Hannibal. And I also love Ryan Murphy, who, as you know, is the creator of Glee, is the creator of, American Horror Story, American Crime Story, The Beauty, Grotesquerie. Did I say Glee? Glee? The Politician, Prom? That's all I can name off the top of my head, but I'm a huge Ryan Murphy fan. And, honestly, I think that a lot of aunties are parroting a lot of conservative rhetoric and talking points. And surprise, surprise, a lot of it is based in homophobia. So when I see people coming after, Brian Fuller or Ryan Murphy, both of whom are gay, to my knowledge, gay horror directors, creators, it's very disheartening. It's very disheartening. I love that they have such a presence in the pop culture, and I love that they continue to have success and stand up for themselves. I don't think Brian Fuller is doing anything currently. I know he really wants season 4 of Hannibal because Netflix canceled it! God damn it, Netflix! Netflix canceled Hannibal, I think. Who can't? No, NBC canceled Netflix. No. I almost said NBC. I almost said NBC canceled Hannibal. Jesus. NBC canceled Hannibal. Netflix did not cancel Hannibal. NBC did not cancel Netflix. God. Okay, so NBC canceled Hannibal after 3 seasons because it was too gay, is my guess. Too gay and too avant-garde. However, it ended on a cliffhanger. And ever since then, all the Hannibal fans are like, we want season 4. And Brian Fuller keeps teasing season 4. It's just a matter of getting the rights to it, because Silence of the Lambs has somebody else. Somebody else owns the rights to Silence of the Lambs. It's insane. Like, Thomas Harris he wrote the novels, and they have some, shall we say, unfortunate implications, like butch women being murderers and stuff like that, and unfortunate gay stereotypes, and stuff like that. Thomas Harris's original novels, and Brian Fuller changed it, and he made it more gay and got rid of the negative stereotypes, and he put in, like, you know, more racially diverse casting, more gender diverse casting, and that's wonderful. Everybody should watch it. I lost my train of thought. I forgot what I was saying. I guess what I'm saying is I really love, you know, these creators like Ryan Murphy, like Brian Fuller, and I know I'm probably gonna get like burned at the stake for mentioning them in the same breath, but I think both of them are very talented. I love both of their work, and a lot of them get crapped on, a lot of them get hatred, and a lot of it is just thinly veiled homophobia, and I really like it when they kind of clap back. They clap back. So, I don't know. I guess this was in relation to somebody saying that Hannibal is pro-ship, but yeah, it's pro-ship. Okay! Is there anything else I missed? Let me see. I guess actually having to give medical service to the entire population, not just half that can afford it, negatively impacts wait times. I guess so. The UK! It's in the UK too! America! The world! The whole healthcare system. God. This is where I would insert like an ironic anthem of the United States, but I don't want to get copyright bonked, but just imagine there's the American anthem. Da 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 da! Just imagine that. Just like poorly played by trumpets. God. Anyway, so what else? What else? I got my wallet back. Oh my god, I decided I would be a good girl. I'd be a good girl, and I'd clean Mama Kuma's sewing room for her. So I cleaned it out. It took me several hours. A bunch of clothes on the floor, on the chairs, on the furniture. I hung it up nice and neat. I had a bunch of old furniture that I carried down and put neatly into the basement. Same thing with a bunch of storage boxes. I took some sewing supplies out of their boxes and put them neatly on the desk. But there was some shelves, and I slid them down the stairs, and one of the shelves punched a hole in the wall. Punched a hole in the wall. I can see inside the wall. And, you know, I was trying to spackle it, but I couldn't find the spackle. So instead I just kind of like used a screwdriver to kind of like pop out the wood that was like indented into itself. And I ended up confessing to Mama Kuma, and she was like, well, it's not a big deal, I can fix it. But she was like, you shouldn't have told me about you cleaning the room. Like, I can't win. I mean, I was trying to do a good thing. I had to spoil the surprise, because I thought her coming home and seeing a hole in the wall would be a lot worse. That would be a lot worse, and I couldn't just be like, surprise, there's a hole in the wall, but also I cleaned your room. I felt like that wouldn't go over well. But unfortunately, she thinks it's not a big deal, and she can like fix it real quick. She's really good at DIY stuff, so that's good. But she was like, you should have kept the clean room a secret. And it's like, I tried. And, okay, done with all the personal stuff. last but not least, we are at 91%! We're at 91%! Captured by the wedding veil crowdfund. 91%! Holy crap! 91%! That is because we had a very generous donation at the end of June. And I'm really hoping we can make it. We are roughly about 1,500. To give an exact number, we're like $1,449 short. But for the sake of covering like PayPal fees, I'm gonna say it's 1,500. We're like 1,500 short. Yeah. And obviously, if we go over that, I will be very happy, and I would love that because then I can do some extra stuff. I would like to add some more CG. Just three. I'd like to add 3 more CG that go into a little bit of a certain character's backstory. フミさん、来てくれてありがとう。僕はもう病気じゃないよ。元気になっちゃったよ。フミさんは元気？元気？パッケージをもう取ったかな？あ、クロックボーイ！ありがとう！ Thank you, Clock Boy! Oh my god, it's happening! It's happening, chat! もう、僕のクラウドファンディングキャンペーンはもう、92% だよー！ 92%! Yay! Oh my god! So we are, I'm gonna say, roughly 1,500 away from 100%, and obviously if we go over, I would love to put in 3 extra CG. That would be very plot relevant, very important. I cannot tell you anymore because it would be major spoilers. And I would love to have money to pay for taxes. Unfortunately, that's not really a fun thing, but it's something I will have to set aside money for, and I don't have the money to set aside for that right now. So if we do have over 100%, then I would like to put some aside for taxes, and I would like to get some extra CG, so you guys have a little extra incentive, you know? すごい！あと少し！もう少し！あとは特別なプレイムービー出るよ And to whet your appetite, I have a special movie for you all. Special movie. Now this is a series of little scenes that kind of show the spicier scenes that you have to look forward to that are stream friendly. Movie time! Hell yeah, movie time! Hell yeah! Get the popcorn! Movie time! So this is a little thing I put together. I want to remind you it's still alpha, so the UI is not complete yet, okay? Some of the lines are not recorded yet because I had bronchitis, alright? So, you know, it's very much rough, okay? So the UI is not done yet, you know, some of the volume's not balanced yet, and I haven't recorded all my lines yet. However, you can look forward to the spiciest scenes of this game, and I'm gonna show you. You should be able to see it now. Okay. God, just when you think you can breathe, the IRS, don't even talk to me. I still owe $500 for 2024 taxes. I still owe that. I haven't thought about how I'm going to pay it back yet. By the way, I was thinking about opening commissions because I have bills this month, and like, if you're interested, please let me know, because I would really like to know that. Just let me know, okay? Just like DM me, okay? Just like tweet me, okay? If you're interested. If you're interested in commission, just like tweet me. Alright, so these are the juiciest scenes I can think of that are not spoilery. Some of these have been redacted, some of these have been shortened because they have major plot spoilers in the middle of sex scenes. So I have redacted some of the dialogue in these scenes. However, these are the spiciest scenes I can think of, and if this doesn't convince you guys to give me $1,500 and I don't know what will, please enjoy. These are the spiciest scenes I can think of. Okay, get your popcorn. I can't promise I'll be quiet. So, if it's too quiet, let me know.
Can we at least try?
Oni-chan! She's Kandaya! Here's our brother. Blood-related brother.
Ellie,
Oh!
Melissa,
Oh!
you know we don't have all the time in the world.
Oh, ba, 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 ba.
You know what we're expected to do.
Ah, ba, 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 ba. But Oleander... I forgot I could just read out the lines.
It doesn't have to be painful or awful or anything bad.
Incest is incest!
Won't you let me try? I'll start slowly.
This is a separate video as well, so if you're annoyed at me for talking over it, there is a separate video. You can watch this without me talking. I can't help but feel that we would earn our punishment if we did.
It doesn't have to be a punishment if we do what's required.
Somebody pointed out there's a lot of food metaphors. I didn't even realize there were so many food metaphors when I wrote this.
You asked me how
Oh!
I felt. Let me show you.
Oh! Eroi! Eroi! Low volume. Okay. Let me turn the volume up. Ba 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 ba. Okay, I'm gonna turn it up now. How's that? Better? Better? Is that better? Oh! Deep kiss. Deep kiss.
Just a kiss.
So hot. Is the volume, is it better? Is it worse? I can turn it up a little more. I'll turn it down when it's time for the actual game we're going to play today. Maple Onichan! We have our elder sister, Mabel. Oh crap, you couldn't hear the VA at all? Okay, shit! We're gonna rewind it. We're gonna turn the game sound all the way up. I won't talk.
Can we at least try?
Can you hear it now?
Ellie, Melissa, you know we don't have all the time in the world. You know what we're expected to do.
It's just this Wincest chat. But Oleander...
It doesn't have to be painful or awful or anything bad. Won't you let me try? I'll start slowly.
Like I said, these lines are not balanced yet, so, you know, they're gonna be a little soft. I'm sorry.
There doesn't have to be a punishment if we do what's required. You asked me how it felt.
What?
Let me show you.
What? Eroi! What does any moto like to ride? An Oni-chan! Oni-chan, like the car. Anyway.
It's just a kiss, Ellie. Just a kiss.
Super wild having to direct that. He did a bunch of kissing sound effects too. I didn't put that in yet. We're gonna balance the voice lines later so they sound better. So don't worry. They don't sound so good right now. Like I said, it's still very rough. Michaela Laws!
Closer.
Wait, I was talking. Hold on, I missed that.
Come closer. Don't be afraid.
Oh my god! Bark! Yes! Oh no, she's so hot.
I feel like we could be closer, don't you?
Oh no, she's so hot, chat. She's so hot. What do I do? She's so hot. May I ask what this is about?
You act like you're at the headmaster's office. Well, I'm not going to punish you.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Stay still.
Wah 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 wah. If you like mommy kink. Oh boy.
How is that?
Need her? I do too. I do too.
How does that feel?
Ah, blah 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 blah. Hi. She can only manage one word.
What's wrong? It's natural to be frightened your first time.
Hachimete! Whoa! That line has so much power. So much power. Hold on, one more time. I love that reading. One more time! I promise, one more time.
It's natural to be frightened your first time.
Mabel!
I don't.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I really threw us into the deep end here. Okay, well, this scene is actually in the trial version, so look forward to it. Look forward to it. Peak is on screen. You're right. You're 100% right. Okay. So this is Yukon voices for Yuko. Yukon voices for
I
Yuko.
don't care about classes. Shut up for a moment.
Oh god, I already recorded this part. Oh my god, the moaning! You can't moan in my ear! No, you can't! My Oshi cannot groan in my ear!
What's wrong? Where does it hurt?
Oh god, I hate hearing myself! I forgot I recorded this part. I hate hearing myself. Anyway.
Where does it hurt?
I don't think you'd want me to show you.
Oh, I do! But I do, very much. Oh my god, these noises! Fully dressed, chat! This is okay for Steam, I think.
Have you been assigned to a family yet? I'll be your husband.
What?
I was going to take you before you started talking.
Wait just a moment. Do you mean to tell me you've never had a lover?
I wouldn't say never.
Oh, such a
but no one of
charmer.
any importance. Are you trying to ask me if I've taken girls to bed before? I assumed you were a virgin.
So charming. God, I love Fuyuko. I love Fuyuko. She has zero tact. Zero tact. Sorry, I'll stop talking. Sorry.
I assumed you were a virgin.
Well, I am.
That's great then. Open your legs.
And the rest, obviously, I cannot show you. You'll have to look forward to the trial version. And then we got this little thing I did for Windows 11, rated 17 plus. Wait, Windows 11, rated 17 plus. Michaela Law is Maple Sharon. Hidaki Yu is Fuyuko Osaka. Blackberry Jack is Oleander Bridman, and me is Melissa Bridman. It's actually so good. I should hope so. Poured a lot of money, love and hatred. Betrayal and jealousy. Your first and last love story. Saisho to saigo no renai. Alright, whoops, nope, we're not gonna do it again. We're not gonna watch it again. But yeah, I hope you liked it. I hope you liked it. We should actually, we're almost an hour in. I haven't even played the game yet. Okay, I need to actually play the game now. If it means anything, I'm looking at the protagonist while rubbing my hand and licking my lips. I think she's really cute. I'm glad you think she's really cute. Let me boot up the game now, I swear. We're gonna be playing Lover's Enigma, which is a great great visual novel. I played a little bit of it, and then we reached out again, and they were like, hey, we want you to play it again. And of course, I'd love to play it again. So, let me pull it up. I yapped too much. Like, this is such a good game. I love the design. I love, like, the character design. I love the plot. I love the music. I love the feel of it. It's so interesting. I'm gonna put myself in the corner a little bit. Yeah, this is good. But yeah, Pumpkin, if you wanna romance the protagonist, you cannot, because she is the protagonist, she's herself. You can't romance Ellie. She goes by the nickname Ellie. You can't romance Ellie. But she does have, you know, obviously a lot of scenes because she's the heroine. She has 600 lines! 600 lines! That I need to record. You're gonna enjoy playing her? Yay! I'm so glad. One thing I was worried about is that people would say she's like Mary Sue, even though Mary Sues don't really exist. I was worried people would say, you know, she's dumb, she's helpless, you know, she's like too submissive. But like, that's kind of the point. She's kind of meant to be. She's meant to be very naive and very hoping for the best. Seeing the best in the worst people is the kind of heroine she's supposed to be. Excellent work. Thank you, Jax. Welcome. This is actually so good. Thank you, Cerberin. We are 92% of the way. Haha, wouldn't it be funny if we reached 100% today? Haha, JK, unless. Alright, let me get a sip of water, and then we will actually play the game, which you are here to watch. I yap too much. I'm also going to turn down the BGM a little bit. I think it was around here. If it's too soft, let me know. I can always turn it back up. But I know the footage from my game is soft because it's not volume balanced yet. That was as loud as I can make it. I tried to make it louder and I couldn't. Alright. This is a new save file. I don't have my old save file, unfortunately, so we're just gonna start new. Ooh, like I said, I love the vibe. I don't know how much this cost to make. I'm gonna guess this cost at least 10,000. I'm gonna guess. I don't remember. I think I saw their crowdfunding at one point, but I don't remember how much they raised. But there's no voice acting, so they save money on voice acting. Burning. The air is thick with it. The stench of charring wood, of blistering flesh. Something once alive reduced to smoke and ash. Like, very powerful. Nope, didn't mean to do that. And then look at this! You got this whole little menu, it's so cool. Also the custom cursor, I love stuff like this. From above, it is almost beautiful. A quiet constellation of embers rising into a blackened sky. Roofs collapse in showers of sparks. Flames crawl hungrily along beams and door frames, looking at walls as though tasting them. Below, they run. They scream until their throats tear raw. They clutch their children, their lovers, their memories. Skin splits, breath fails, hope shrivels beneath the roar of fire. They do not know why this is happening. They do not know who watches. But you do. You gaze, oh, I hate second person, I forgot. You gaze beyond the smoke, beyond the heat, untouched by it. You feel none of their pain, you hear every cry. What is the metronome for? They are suffering so much. You could reach down, you could help them, or you could watch. After all, suffering makes the story move. Woo! Our first choice! Can I save? It's not letting me save! Alright, chat, it's up to you. We're gonna vote. I want to do nothing, honestly, but I want to see what you guys say. Help? Don't. If you are over on Twitch, I'm sorry I don't know how to do a poll on Twitch because I'm not monetized. But put your vote in the chat. Put your vote in the chat. Not a sheep pumpkin. Lurkers. Put your vote in the chat. I'm tempted to do nothing. Like, what would happen if I did nothing? Would I get a bad ending? I'm curious. I'm curious. Don't. One for don't. I'm tempted. I'm tempted. What would happen if I didn't? Would that affect the love interest? I don't know. I don't know. Also, I assume it's the heroine kind of clutching at the cursor. I like it. I like it. Okay. Well, you know what? If it goes really badly, we can always go back. We can always save scum. Do nothing! No! God, we got our bad ending. Oh no! They threw me out of the game! The game quit on me! That's no fair. The game quit on me. Okay. The game literally quit. I clicked do nothing and the game literally quit. That's no fair. Then why would they make it a choice? Oh wait, I do have my old save. It looks like I do have my old save data. Neat. Well, looks like we immediately got a bad ending. That's no fair. Why would you make that a choice if it just cuts the game, if it just forces you to quit? That's not fair. How about that, I guess. Good choice. I look forward to your interference. That's no fair. I miss him. I don't remember this from the trial. We weren't close, but I think we had something special. And so we have the kind of like Simlish, the kind of like dot voices instead of voice acting. Huh? Oh, ahem. Thank you. Thank you for coming. Don't worry about it. I hope you feel better soon. My husband is dead! My husband is dead! Ah! Oh god, our mom. Jesus! I hate this woman. So much! I hate this woman so much. From what I remember from the trial version, I hate her so much. Like, our husband just died. Kumakko, please, can you get a grip? These people are here to pay their respects and you're zoning out. Yes, mother, I am mourning my husband. Jesus, I would throw her out of the funeral. I would throw her out of the funeral. What? Please don't embarrass me more than you already have. I hate you. Yes, Mom. What are we going to do about the funeral cost? I don't know. You should have thought about that. Oh my god. If I had known he had no remaining family, I would have never agreed to the arrangement in the first place. What a mess. Well, hey, you know, sometimes, like, your daughter marries somebody and she wants to have a funeral to mourn him! She sounds like the worst person ever. Oh my god. Like, your daughter lost her husband and you're whining about the cost of the funeral! Listen, I know funeral costs can be predatory and expensive, but don't blame your grieving daughter! Her words blur together, flattening in noise. You stop listening. You try to focus on any. I still don't like second person. I don't like second person. Second person is like you, your. First person is I, me, and then third person is like he, she, they. I like third person. I don't really like first person, and I don't like second person. The way the cool air settles around you, the touch of your silk kimono over your skin. But something else slips in. Voices. Soft at first, careful, and then not. Oh no. She just announced her wedding 3 months ago, right? Yeah, it was pretty extravagant too, wasn't it? Such a shame. He died so soon. Saying it was suicide. They're talking about me, not again. What do they know? Oh, I hate the whispering. I hate the whispering. I heard she had some sort of outburst at work. I guess she didn't take it well. You think? You think? How can you possibly take something like that well? There's no way you could take that well. They think you're weak. You're weak. They look down on you. I heard from Majima-san that she broke down crying. She had to go home for the rest of the day. Yeah, that seems pretty normal to me. That seems very normal to me. What? They're gossiping at a funeral? They're the worst. It's not something I wouldn't expect from her. Remember what happened after our boss called her out. What do they know? What do they know? What do they know? Her mom claims it was suicide, but I heard from Kiku-san, whose husband is on the police force, that she was adamant that it wasn't a suicide. They're lying. Liars, liars. Well, maybe they're kind of the same person, you know? Those mentally unstable kinds. Oh boy, oh boy. Are those crickets or frogs? Gives me like very gore screaming show. The sound, what do you call it? The sound effect, the sound design. Oh, I hate the whispering in my ears. I hate the whispering. They're blaming you. This is your fault. It's your fault. This is not your fault, baby girl. Not your fault. You should probably be in a good headspace if you're gonna play this game. Not good if you have mommy issues, or if you're in a bad headspace. Kind of late to give a content warning, but I'm giving it now. Content warning. Or do you think she rubbed off on him? I mean, she doesn't look that easy to handle. What is this laughter? So creepy. We need to explode these coworkers. Absolutely, let's kill them. Like husband, like wife, I suppose? Ah, I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill these people. Mom, can you take care of the week for a while? I need to use the bathroom. Oh my God! This is the world's worst funeral with the world's worst mother! Again, come back quickly. This is your responsibility, not mine. Oh boy. Oh boy. This is hitting a little close to home for me. Not saying Mama Kuma's anything like this. She's not. But she can say some hurtful things and then not realize it. And she'll be like, you're so immature. And I'm like, I'm only reacting because you're saying such mean things. You know, and she doesn't even realize it. But this woman is horrible. And when we're back, we'll talk about setting you up with Ryota? What? Setting me up? I'm a widow. What do you mean? Oh no, they're gonna marry me off? I just lost my husband. He's not that impressive, but what other choices do you have left? You say nothing else and hurry to the bathroom. Oh my God. Hitting a little close to home. So noisy, so much noise, all they do. No, it's not. It's going badly. It's okay. It's okay. Just breathe. So much noise. I can't think. I can't hear. It's noisy. But you can't. Just ignore them. After looking through the phone, click the arrow on the bottom right of the phone to back out of the application. Press it again to exit the phone. Ryota, Ren, Yoko, Mom. Blessed every day. Oh, she's like one of those really religious people. Okay, that explained a lot. Task. Email, please visit the shop. Boss, do not contact. Oh, this is the log. Cool. I don't remember any of these save points. It's from last year. I don't remember it. I'm just gonna save right here, the empty save slot. Not gonna let me? No, I don't want to overwrite it. Oh, too late. Oh well. Oh my god! This woman! Jesus. Yoshida-san and the rest are here already. What did they say about embarrassing me? Oh my god. I hate this woman. I hate this woman. I do not like this woman. I do not like this woman one bit. It's hitting too close to home. I don't like it. I don't like it. Not now. Not again. Get out here now and talk to them. No. Wouldn't it look like quote unquote better if I'm like in mourning and I'm so hysterical I can't even talk to people? Wouldn't that look like a more devoted? I mean, it's a funeral. It's like a wake. It's not about looking good. Also, I noticed you got a ring on a necklace. Are you a widow? Or divorced? Ma'am? I wouldn't be shocked if she was divorced. Oh no. Kumakko, are you listening to me? Kumakko? Are you in here? Are you crying out now? Oh boy. Ever since I was young, my mother's voice dictated my fate, every word a reminder that my future was a tapestry woven from family obligations. The pinnacle of this was my arranged marriage to Kazuki. Hot. A budding journalist my mother had met at a coffee shop. Why are we... You know, if we're not in a country where women have lesser rights and you are not forced into it, why would you listen? Why would you listen to your parents if they're like, hey, you're gonna marry this guy? I would much rather go no contact than, you know, have my parents decide such a big aspect of my life. Lucky for her, he was in his late 20s too and looking to settle down. What person in their late 20s is looking to settle down? Reluctant nod at me, but I accepted, more to quiet my mother's persistence than out of any real desire. More to quieten? Quieten? That is an odd word. Love for Kazuki never blossomed, and yet his friendship became a comforting presence, his kindness a balm for my uncertain heart. Seems like you love him. And then, just weeks after our wedding, he died. Suicide, they said. But something about the way he died, the timing felt wrong, terribly wrong. I mean, does it ever feel right? Oh, there she is bowing. Apologize. Why? For what? Yeah, what can I do? Oh, this is Japan. I guess this takes place in Japan, so I can understand the societal pressure. I'm an actor in a play, stuck in a role I never chose. Every move and word feels scripted by someone else, and no matter how hard I try, I can't escape the part I'm supposed to play. Calling it now, the mom did it. I don't know. I feel like, if I remember the trial, I think it was there was like a cult aspect, so maybe it was like a cult suicide. I don't know. I didn't get that far. It's been 40 minutes. Oh, Jesus. It's been 40 minutes and she's haranguing us? At this point, I would walk away. If I had to, I would scream at her. I would cry, and I would walk away. Walk away. And I know she's like locked into a bathroom at this point, but Jesus Christ, I would scream at her. I would scream at her to get her to leave. I would scream at her. All you hear is the relentless sound of your mother's voice. I hate this. Mom, I really don't think I'm ready for this. Oh my god. Oh my god, you're not getting any younger? She's like 29! That's so young. Oh my god. My finger would have been itching on the dialogue option reading it should have been you. Like, I can click the dialogue, but these ones, they don't do anything if I click them. Besides, Ryota seems like a nice young man and he's been asking about you. I know, but I still feel like something's missing. Like I haven't properly said goodbye. Don't you dare, don't call me sweetheart. Don't call me sweetheart. Oh, sweetheart, always stuck in the past, aren't you? Even this is like a criticism. He's still here, he's lingering. You need to stop dwelling. Oh my god. Oh my god! I've heard something similar to this before. You need to get over stuff from years ago. It's like, I'd love to get over it, but it's traumatic and that's how trauma works. You can't just get over it. This fictional mom is getting me way too worked up. Anyway, you need to stop dwelling on what's gone and start thinking about your future. This bitch. I don't like to swear, but she's horrible. Ryota could be a good opportunity for you. Not just about Ryota, Mom. There's something off about Kazuki's death. I can feel it. Here we go again with your wild theories. The police investigated and they found nothing. She doesn't know. She never listens to me. Why won't she listen to me? There's something wrong. Maybe she is having like a break from reality, but I don't think the mom is helping. You need to accept reality, Kumakko, and stop living in a fantasy world. But what if there's more to it than what they found? What if Kazuki's death wasn't an accident? Is he the only solution? There's something wrong. What do you know about anything? Enough! Oh no. I won't entertain your delusions anymore. You are not. You need to focus on being a proper wife and daughter, not chasing ghosts. Bitch. Yeah, that's my thought too. That's my thought too. Horrible, 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 horrible woman. Horrible woman. Good, I'll talk to you later. Bitch. Remember, keep yourself together. We can't have any more embarrassing incidents like last time. What, because I cried and I walked out of work when my husband died? Are you kidding me? You sigh and stare at the phone for a moment before glancing around the room. This poor girl. At least she lives on her own, right? Your gaze wanders off over to the shrine in the corner's eerie presence casting a shadow over its otherwise mundane surroundings. Maybe Mom's right. No, baby girl, no! Maybe I'm just seeing things. I don't know how to get rid of the talk bubble. I want to look at the shrine. Shut up, shut up. Shut up, shut up. But I can't shake the feeling that something's not right. He's here. Stop talking, leave me alone. Shut up, shut up. I can't hear myself think. I think you need a grief counselor, baby. Sweetheart, I think you need a grief counselor. You approach the shrine, a mixture of fear and determination coursing through your veins. It'll be fine, 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 it'll be fine. As you reach out to touch his death photo, a chill runs down your spine. You can't shake the feeling that you're being watched. Day 1. We're off to a great start. Is this the incident in the office? Who's this guy? I guess this is our boss. Can I save? I hate his smug face. Wait, let me save! Let me save! Oh no! Let me save! Okay, good. It almost crashed for a minute. I don't know why. No! Stop crashing! Okay. But sir, previous report stated that... Why, hold on, it looks like my game is not working properly. Are you crashing? Why are you crashing? Are you crashing? Oh my god, I think the game is frozen. Wah! Wah, I think the game actually might be frozen. Hold on. I saved and then that caused it to like not work properly. Hold on. Why? Hold on. Do I have to reload it? Okay, it's working properly now. It just like, for some reason it lagged. Previous report? You mean the one that you messed up too? Oh my god. I hate this man. How about we try not to repeat that today? People like you should really get your act together. Calling HR. You want to speak up to tell him that this report will end up the same as the one before. Full of mistakes and delayed, all because he won't see past his ego. Why don't you? Like, get fired. Who cares? Get fired! Go work somewhere else. Okay, yeah, it's working properly now. I don't know why it froze like that. Also, how is the volume? How is the volume, chat? Sorry to like slightly trauma dump on you and crash out about the fictional mom, but like, I cannot stand bad parents in fiction. They're a little too close to home. Little too close to reality. Not that Mama Kuma's anything like that. Mama Kuma's wonderful and I love her. The volume's okay? Good. Anything else you want to add? No, good. I want that report in by the end of your shift. Don't clock out until you do. Okay, then you're gonna pay me overtime. The BGM is fine? Okay, good. I've worked thankless retail jobs, and I've been told, hey, you can't, I see you've been working overtime, like, working on the reports. So, like, you need to clock out, but you can't leave until you actually finish the report. And I did that. I actually did that. When what I should have done is say, no, I'm not gonna work, like, an extra 2 hours, and clock out just when it's convenient for you. I did that. I worked for like 1 to 2 hours overtime every night, every time, and they would make me clock out at the exact time so I wouldn't get paid. It was like a really horrible mall shop, some kind of mall store job. It was horrible. Maybe you should have accepted the demotion if you can't take this level of work. You swallow your pride. You remember how close you came to losing your position after your breakdown. You mean your very, very normal and acceptable breakdown because your husband died? Time to get a good night's sleep at work and then build up 12 hours overtime! I love it. I love it. Yes, that's exactly what we should do. We should build them 12 hours overtime, especially this asshole. You're fortunate to not have lost your job. I don't care if I lose my job at this point. Become a VTuber. Lose your job and become a VTuber. It's not stable, but at least you're happy. You don't say anything. You just silently bite your tongue and shake your head. Oh, I hate people like this. I hate the boss. I hate the coworkers, and I hate the mom. I can do it. Then hurry up and finish the report already. Don't make things any harder for me or for you. I hope he dies. I hope we can sacrifice him to the cult. Eventually he leaves, smug and confident, as if he's at the top of the world for exerting his power and bullying those who earn less than the average income. You exhale, returning to your work, your fingers gliding across the keys of your keyboard. Oh my god, my old boss hit me with, you'll never find another job like this. Oh my god. All I had to say was, I hope not. Good for you, Cerberin. I'm glad you came up with that on the fly. I think I like quiet quit. I literally quit, actually. I'm like, hey, you know, this coworker, you know, coworker so and such has been harassing me and bullying me and screaming at me in front of the customers, and you telling me I need to get along and be a team player isn't really helping the fact that I'm getting harassed at work. You know, this happened at every single job, except for VTubing, every single job. Mall work, animal shelter, bookstore, every single job I've worked at, I've gotten bullied by coworkers who are horrible people and are passive aggressive or just aggressive being screamed at, you know, and it's not worth it. It is not worth it. What? So you can earn minimum wage? Who cares? Oh yeah, big time. Bookstore employees bullying people? Oh yeah, big time. Big time. Oh yeah. I got yelled at for drinking water out of styrofoam cups. Yeah, they had a little water dispenser in the break room, and I got yelled at for drinking water out of the styrofoam cups. It was a Japanese store. Everybody was Japanese except for me, but I spoke fluent Japanese. And that was my first job. I was like 18, and they never spoke to me, and they always criticized everything I had to do, everything I did, but in like the passive-aggressive Japanese way, like never directly. And then they transferred me out of the location I liked into a different location where I just got bullied even worse, even more directly, because these were Americans. It went from, you know, hey, passive-aggressive notes being like, this water station is not for people from this store, it's for people from that store. We were in a small stationery store inside of the bookstore, and we all shared a break room, because like there was very few of us, like maybe 10 of us, okay? We all shared a break room, right? And there was a sign on the day I got transferred out of the location that I liked. I got transferred out of that location, and there was a sign that said, you know, people from X store cannot use the water station. It's only for people from Y store. And that was the day I got transferred out. And then I got transferred to the new location of the same store, and I got sexually harassed there. Yep. And the women who worked there were like, every time I got something right, I was like, hey, I did a good job organizing the pens. And they were like, yeah, but you really sucked at the cashier, you know? And yeah, that was my first job, and it was horrible. The male employees sexually harassed me, and the female employees bullied me, and it was horrible. And I told the boss, and I didn't tell him about the harassment, but I told him that, like, you know, it's really, really hard for me, it's really stressful for me, and trying my best, and he did nothing. He did absolutely nothing. What bookstore is this? I cannot tell you, but I can say it's a Japanese bookstore that starts with an M and ends with an O. Anyway, that sucked. And I spoke the best Japanese out of anybody in the second location. They're all shocked. They're like, you speak really good Japanese. I'm like, no shit. Of course I do. That's why I was hired. Anyway. I'm sorry I'm trauma dumping so much, chat. I'm sorry. I'm trauma dumping so much. I'm sorry. I guess today is a trauma dumping kind of day. I'm sorry. Anyway. Yoshida-san recommended one of the spiritualists from our group. He will be contacting you soon. Listen to what he says. And again, don't embarrass yourself. I can't believe... Oh my god, that was so funny. I can't believe Marnes and Nobella would do this. Not Barnes and Noble. Not Barnes and Noble catching a stray. I love Barnes and Noble. But yeah, never work somewhere you love, because you will hate it. Once you work there, you will hate it. And don't send Ryota home early again. Make sure you go home with him. I'm doing this for your own good. What if I just say no, bitch? What if I just say no? Not again. Thank you for all the hearts, Pumpkin. What is that? Let's see. Gender fluid and pansexual pride. Neat! Is there a bi heart? There it is. There's the bi heart. There you go. That's the bi heart. That's the third person she sent. She's like trying to set up her grieving daughter. Hello, greetings. My name is Sao. Tell me Haruki, but please just call me Haruki. Your mother's provided me with your phone number in order to contact you with regards to your spiritual or relationship issues. Are you free today for a quick chat? I promise I won't tell you anything. Looking forward to getting to know you. Pero? So tell me how to key. I like him. Calling card appears beneath the message. Also, we're using a flip phone. How are you sending an image with a flip phone? Do you know how expensive it was to send an image in a flip phone? Let me get a sip of water. Hold on. I'm thirsty. Ah, it's almost time to feed Tommy, but he's sleeping at my foot. Okay. This guy is weird. Very different from the previous people your mother has sent. I'm gonna take a minute. I'm gonna go water some flowers, and then we'll be right back, and I promise, no more trauma dumping. I promise, chat. I'm sorry, I promise. we are back. Sorry for the wait. I had to go feed Tommy. It is time for his dinner. And again, you can already hear the strain in the vocal cords. Hopefully that surgery will fix it. Anyway, this guy is weird. Very different from the previous people your mother has sent. The usual aura of a mysterious spiritual leader is completely missing. If anything, he writes like an old man trying to connect with the younger generation. Somehow that makes him even more suspicious. You hesitate, thumb hovering over the screen, wondering if you should reply. Ooh, yes. You stare at the message for a long moment. And then against your better judgment, you type a reply. You hit send and immediately regret it. Almost instantly, your phone vibrates again. I like this guy. I like him. He seems friendly. Thank you for your help, but today might not be a good time for an appointment. No worries at all! Due to my heightened spiritual powers, I shall appear at the moment it is most convenient for you. Time, destiny, and scheduling conflicts are no match for me! Kalmoji, I like him. I like him! You stare at the screen. He seems like a peppy kind of guy. He's either incredibly confident, completely insane, or both. Many hours later. Oh god. Remember to lock up after you're done. Hey, what do you do, mister? What do you do? Huh? Why do you earn the big bucks when you do nothing? Isn't that the question? He tosses you the keys. Okay, I'm gonna lock you out. They hit your desk with a sharp metallic clink, the ringing sound lingering longer than it should. You swallow another insult and pick them up, fingers curling around the cold metal. Your colleagues have long since left. The office is empty. Just you and the rhythmic clicking of your keyboard. You only have one paragraph left, and then you can go home, so you type. While operating costs increase slightly due to strategic investment. You freeze. Sound of a door unlocking echoes through the office. Love the sound design. Maybe your boss came back? I hope not. Turn around. Nothing. The hallway is empty. The lights hum softly. Your mind is playing tricks on you. Just ignore it. I'm curious if she has, like, something like a mental... Maybe a mental illness that's undiagnosed, or psychosis. I don't know. I feel like maybe she's probably just grieving. And clearly she's under a lot of stress, a lot of anxiety, a lot of pain. I feel really bad for her. But, you know, there's probably something supernatural going on, but I like to have a real-world explanation for things. You turn back to your screen. This concludes that the timeline for the next quarter... There it is again. You spin around just in time to see the door swing open. Oh no. Forget the paragraph! You're getting robbed or invaded or something! No, ignore it. You just need to finish this paragraph and you're done. That's it. That's all. Oh god, the frogs, or the crickets, or whatever they are. Love the sound design. So good. Very like Higurashi with the cicadas. It's your mind playing tricks on you. Did you take your medication that's supposed to numb everything? You just need to finish this paragraph, and you're done. That's it. That's all. You know, forget the paragraph, man. Why do you need to do this at work? Why can't you just write it and update it to the cloud? Why can't you just do that from home? You force your fingers to keep moving. Oh, the heavy breathing. I hate it. Ah! Ah! You feel something on the top of your head! Don't look up! Ah! I don't like how... What? What was that? Not again, no! Leave me alone! Kazuki! Help! Sorry, did I startle you? It's Ryota! He's the guy we're supposed to be engaged to, I think. Ryota? Hi, what are you doing here? I thought you left. I did. But I said I'd be back. He lifts a plastic bag, looking a little sheepish. I went to get you dinner. Aww! So nice. I have never had even like the barest semblance of human decency extended towards me in the workforce. So this is very kind. But all the stores were closed, so... Well, how late is it? Aww. He pulls out a single onigiri, slightly squashed, but still retaining its... That is a typo. Should be ITS, because IT''S is retaining it is. So it should be ITS, no apostrophe. Anyway, he pulls out a single onigiri, slightly squashed, but still retaining its triangle shape. This was the only thing I could find, sorry. I didn't mean to scare you. You did, you scared the heck out of me. No, I feel like I'm being too nitpicky about the grammar, but I'm very finicky about grammar. I should have texted first. He steps closer and places the onigiri on your palm. Aww. The onigiri is sad, almost pathetic. Clearly bought from the last remaining convenience store shelf. But somehow its oven-heated warmth heals you. Hey, it's warm! I've never had a warm onigiri. I always have them cold. I don't like them like that, honestly. I'd love to have it warm. Aww. You appreciate Ryota's efforts nonetheless. You didn't even realize how hungry you were. Ryota lingers by the door, hands folded around the plastic bag like he doesn't know what to do with them. Aww, finally, something nice. This is such a harrowing kind of day. He could have greeted you in a normal speaking voice instead of touching your head. You know, we're not like in a good headspace right now. So maybe he did speak and we didn't hear it. I don't know. Was everything alright in there? Yeah, I was just heading out anyway. See, are you coping? Okay, oh my god, thank you! Thank you! We have a nice person here who cares about us! I mean, after the parade of wonderful human beings on display, Ryota is a breath of fresh air. Again, I'm fine. You don't need to worry about me. You are not fine. Your tone comes out sharper than you intended, edged with irritation. Maybe it's selfish for you to think this way, but there's only so many unintentional looks of pity or superiority you can take in a month. I didn't mean to overstep. He lowers his gaze, clearly chastened, fingers curling into the plastic bag. I just wanted to make sure. No, I'm sorry. Why is sorry capitalized? I didn't mean to get so defensive. There's an awkward silence, and then he clears his throat, the tension in his shoulders easing a little. Shit, you did it again. You pushed away someone who cared about you. I know. I can do this. You don't need to worry about me, Ryota. Thank you. I am worried about you! I am so worried about you! I feel like you're 2 steps away from having a breakdown. You need a mental health day, you need a spa day, you need a therapist, you need some food, and a bath. Hi, Tommy. Tommy just came here. Is this the right thing to say? You don't need to keep thinking about it. Deep down, you already know the answer. Well, how about I walk you home? Not because your mom insisted every time, but I just want to. You're my friend. Aww. We used to walk home together all the time, didn't we? Back in high school, we have our Osanana Jimmy! We have our childhood friend! Though it might be nice to do that again. You hesitate, guilt tugging at you for how snappy you were earlier. After a moment, you nod. Yeah, don't bed rot. That's not good for you. Alright, you're right. It'll be nice. You lock up the office, the metal shutters clacking down as the lights flicker off one by one. The city outside feels quieter than usual. The two of you walk side by side to the station, footsteps sinking without either of you noticing. Eventually, you board the train, sitting next to each other in almost slightly uncomfortable silence. Stare out the window, walking the dark blur past, trying to think of what to say. But before you can gather the courage, Ryota speaks first. You know, about the whole fake dating thing. I figured you still have some reservations about it. But I thought, if I agreed, maybe it would take some pressure off of you. Your mom is really insistent, and it looked like just agreeing to the whole thing would make things easier to the both of us. The path of least resistance. I know. And I do appreciate you doing all this to get her off my back. It's just... it felt like you just went along with it because it was easier than standing up to my mom. Well, she is a terrifying woman. The hum of the train filled the space between you. I don't think you can really call him out for not standing up to your mom when you won't stand up to your own mom. You know? You said something unintentionally rude again. It is hard for me to stand up to her. She's helped my sister and I a lot. So when she asked, How? How has she helped? Name one good thing that woman has done. And I really thought it might make things easier for you if you went along with it. Well, the dating part might be fake, but I do care about you regardless. And that part is real. Right on cue, in a stroke of cosmic cruelty, Ryota's phone begins to ring. His expression stiffens when he sees the caller ID. He glances at you for a moment and then forces a small apologetic smile. Sorry, it's your mom. Steps a little aside, posture straightening as he answers. Yes, ma'am. She's here with me right now. Yes, I'm taking her home. Yes, I understand. He nods faintly, even though she can't see him. The seminar. Yes, I'll think about it. I really do want to improve myself, but this weekend is a little... Oh, the seminar. Gives very cult vibes. I'm sorry. I'll do better. Yes, ma'am, she'll be home soon. Aren't I like a fully grown woman? Why would I let my mom keep tabs on me at all times, you know? Like, it's one thing if you want to let her know where you are, but like, seems like she's really over controlling. Like, I have my own place, I have my own home. I feel like her mom is like the worst. He ended the call, his hand lingering on the phone a second too long. Sorry about that. He hesitates and then looks back up at you, forcing a lighter tone that doesn't quite reach his eyes. You know how she is. Oh yeah, do I? Have you seen the no Doraemon movie? I heard it's surprisingly emotional for a cartoon rodent with that much whimsy. You mean the cat, the robot cat, Doraemon? You two step off the train. Ryota spent the last 10 minutes talking about the new Doraemon movie. You didn't think he was still such a big fan like he was in high school. Good for him. But it seems he still has room in his heart for that strange rodent creature you always thought looked a little off. Then again, it's been a while since Ryota looked this happy. Ryota blinks, suddenly realizing how long he's been talking. Sorry, I rambled again. No, I like it. Aww. He looks away, a faint flush creeping up his ears. It's fine. It reminds me of how you used to talk back in high school. The next time I'll listen to you ramble about anything you like. Really? You would listen to me ramble about eroge? I'd marry this guy just for that. Gotta keep my sanity high, get your medication, get incense for Kazuki, leave incense for Kazuki, do your daily routine. Still need to run a few errands. I don't want to drag you around town for all the boring stuff. It's okay, I don't mind. I don't really have anything better to do anyway. I don't want you to feel obligated to come. You've already walked me home. I don't mind. He so loves us, Chad. He loves me! And I like walking with you. Even if it's just boring errands. He loves me. And besides, if your mom calls, it'll probably be easy to explain why you're out so late if I'm there too. Say you're at a love hotel. Say you need privacy. I suppose, and if you insist. Well then, where should we head first? Suppose I should head to the pharmacy first. Okay, we got some gameplay there at the pharmacy. Love this kind of like Game Boy. The Game Boy kind of look. Kazakh City. Cold medicine. This, I assume it says fever. That's fire. That's medicine. I can't read this one. The pharmacy smells like antiseptic and stale candy. Fluorescent lights hum overhead, too bright for this late at night. Ryota lingers near the entrance, pretending to examine a rack of cough drops while you walk up to the counter. Next. Hi, may I get a refill for Zzz? It's under Kumakko. She types for a moment and then pauses. Her expression shifts into something more than just standard customer service irritation. Oh, it's you again. Your mother was here earlier. She demanded that we only authorize any medication changes through her. That's insane. You cannot do that. Like, you cannot, unless she's like your legal guardian, she cannot do that. Like, legally, she cannot do that. Her mother is insane. What? Oh my god, she's trying to, like, force you to not take medication? What? She insisted we block you from picking up your own medications? And you listened to her? Your first thought wasn't to call the police? This is a licensed pharmacy, not a family dispute hotline. We don't take custody orders from parents over adult customers. And frankly, if she keeps harassing my staff, I'm going to escalate this. Good! You should call the police on her! We can't have people threatening clerks because they don't like how medicine works. Okay, give me the refill! I'm sorry about that, she's difficult, but this is my prescription, I really need it tonight. Look, I know this isn't on you, but your mother comes in here and disturbs our patients every time she flares up on us. Just give me my stupid medicine! Give us a good reason why we shouldn't just get both of you to go somewhere else instead. What? This is the slot machine. What? We have to gamble to get our medication? We have to gamble to get our medication, Chad. So make sure to keep your sanity high for an easier time. Press the space bar to start playing and click on the lever. Okay, so press space or click on the lever. High sanity means you only need 2 matches. Okay. There's our dead fiancé. Our dead husband. Okay. No! Shit! Gotta time it very carefully. No! Oh, wait, I did it. Yeah, I did it. My mother is a handful. That's why I'm trying to handle this myself. I don't want her speaking for me anymore. The pharmacist studies you for a moment before her expression softens, though just a little. Yeah, I get that. My dads are kind of like that. Ooh, gay rap. Good for you. She sighs and starts filling the order. Not much you can do other than to suddenly accept that that's just the way things are. She hands you the refill, this time gently. Take care of yourself, and tell her this is a pharmacy, not a personal command center. Thank you. Ryota stepped away from the shelves as you approach. Everything okay? No! My mom is insane! She's crazy. She's trying to take my medication away! Yeah, just the usual. You look away, pretending to adjust your back. Ryota hesitates, clearly wanting to ask more, but stops himself. I see. Why don't you guys just talk like people? And like, you know, like, communicate properly. What's next? We gotta go to the shrine. Sanity increased! Where's the shrine? Temple grounds are quiet at this hour. I love, like, again, the visual design. So cool. It looks like they put a filter on a photo. The temple grounds are quiet at this hour, lanterns casting a dim orange glow over the stone path. The air smells faintly of ash and old wood. How calming, or it should be. From a distance, you hear someone arguing, but for now you try to ignore it. I haven't been here since New Year's. I think I bought an omamori for good luck back then. Did it work? Well, the new Doraemon movie just came out, so I think at least a little bit of it is working. You snort softly and head towards the small shop near the main hall. For such a modest shrine, it's strangely convenient that they sell incense here. You lean on the counter, scanning the shelves. The usual shrine priest is nowhere to be seen. Your attention is being drawn back to the yelling. From behind the main building, raised voices echo through the courtyard. Who is this? Please let me in! Please, please! I told you you're banned, so get out! What if I gave you the super limited edition talisman? It's one of a kind because I made it myself! I said no. Now go away before I call the police again. The priest hurries back to the shop, adjusting his sleeves, face visibly strained. A visitor? Sorry about that. How can I help you? Incense, please, the usual. Nods quickly and reaches under the counter, handing you a small bundle. Metalby suddenly freezes, eyes widening as he looks past you. Hey! What did I say about entering the temple? Please hold on for a second, miss. The priest bolts from the counter again, running toward the direction he was looking at. I swear I'm gonna make sure this is the last time. You pay and step away with the incense. Does this usually happen? Well, I think this is the first time I've ever actually processed how strange all of this is. I guess every shrine has its regulars. Strange town, strange people. But at least you got what you came for. Leave incense. Alright, my tasks are complete. And with just enough time to spare. Before your mom called too. You and Ryota step out of the lower street, the night air cool against your skin. The previous chaos from the temple before, slowly fading into the distance. At least until... Oh no. Wait! I thought my spiritual powers had failed me, but it seems I managed to catch you after all! You freeze as someone skids to a halt in front of you, nearly tripping over his own feet. Hello! How does he do that while you're speaking? How do you do that while you're speaking? Hello! Colin DDDD. The vibes around your home are not immaculate. I can already sense the bad spirits wriggling about your abode. We're not at my house. What are you even talking about? Sorry, I think I was reading from an earlier draft of this interaction. I mean, ignore that! Wait, what? What? Is he breaking the fourth wall? What I meant to say is your aura is exceptionally poor. Do you find yourself more nervous, more stressed? Is your hair falling out more than usual? I hope he's literally saying Colin DDD. Fear not! I am Saotome Haruki, exorcist extraordinaire at your service. But please call me Haruki Te. The little cat face and... Who the hell is this guy? You stare at him. You were shaken earlier, and now you're just baffled. I bet you're thinking, who the hell is this guy? Fear not! Your esteemed mother has employed my services to assist you with the spiritual disturbances plaguing your dwelling. And thank you for answering my text message. I thought you would have blocked me instantly. Kumakko, let's go. This guy is weirding me out. I think we should call the police. Wait. My mom did mention she got someone from her organization. Oh, organization! It's a cult. So unfortunately, we can't arrest this guy or Mom will throw another fit. The organization. Right. I thought they'd be a bit more professional. Excuse me, I am still here! Fear not, my reputation precedes me! While some may doubt my methods, I assure you, I possess genuine spiritual prowess! He dramatically thrusts his hand into his pocket and slams something into your palm. Behold! It's a talisman. A very crudely drawn talisman. The ink is smudged, and the symbols look suspiciously handwritten in marker. Maybe you shouldn't take things from strange people. Haruki recoils in mock offense. Hey, this is the real deal. Handcrafted, artisanal, spiritually aligned with all that is good. He beams at you. Go on, take it. Yeah, I guess. You hesitantly take the talisman. Feels warm, unsettlingly warm, body heat warm. Thank you for trusting me. This marks the beginning of our sacred client-exorcist bond. Cow emoji. How is he talking in emojis? Ryota looks at the talisman again, then at Haruki. We're definitely calling the police if anything weird happens. That's fair. As I said, I conduct myself with the utmost professionalism. Anyway, I shall not vanish as the narrative is clearly decreed it so. Farewell, dear client. I will reappear precisely when the plot demands it. Is he breaking the fourth wall, or is he just being goofy? Till next time, spiritually burdened protagonist. Spins on his heel and sprints down the street, nearly tripping over a curb. Welp. That was great. We are gonna call it a day. It is 2 hours. We're at the 2-hour mark. We're gonna call it a day. We're definitely gonna play more of this. I love this game. We're gonna play more of this. It looks like we're accidentally going down Haruki's route. I'd rather go down Kazuki's route. Our dead husband, our dead ghost husband. Great game. Love the vibes. Love the sound design. Love the visuals. Let me get myself. Here we are. Alright. Well, as you can see, we are at 92% for the crowdfund. Pachi. Please do not forget, you can always donate, and I may or may not open commissions. If you're interested in a commission, let me know. I will write for you, I will voice act for you. But let me say thank you to everyone for coming. Thank you, Pumpkin and Nanashi. Thank you, Clockness and Cerberin and Clockborg and Jax and Fumi. 聞いてくれてありがとう. And Lanum and Dolcino, Memento, Nimby. I think that's everybody. Alright. Thank you all so much for coming. We are going to be streaming like normal next week, but I wanted to let you all know that I'm fine, I'm not sick, I'm back, and we're going to be streaming next week. Okay, let's see who I can raid over on Twitch, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye!